Hey guys, what's going on? I'm on my way to work, just checking in with you all. I just have to say that in this life that we live, you really have to do you and be who you are wholeheartedly. Like whatever you passionate about from your heart, you just gotta do it. You gotta go hard and you gotta do it full throttle. And you can't care about what other people think, because it seems like no matter what you do in this world, you will be criticized for it. And I know we hear that all the time, but it's just like it's one thing to hear people say one thing, and then when you start actually going forward on your journey and start actually hitting some milestones, right, you actually experience what people are talking about. So it's like you do this, like, I don't know, there's a few examples I see. Okay, you spend money, you're irresponsible, you're trying to show off. You don't spend money and you save. You're cheap, you're broke, and nobody wants to be around somebody like that, right? What is it? You dress up, you look nice, you put some makeup on, you're trying to show off, you're probably insecure because you have that makeup on, and you're doing too much. You don't dress up, you keep it as like natural as possible. All of a sudden you broke, you don't care about yourself, you don't keep yourself up. It's like people find any reason to talk, to say something. Like you have a man, I don't know, what do people say about women who have a man? I don't know. You have a man, you probably need a man, you can't be by yourself. What happens? You can't be by yourself, you desperate to keep your man. You don't have a man, dang, why don't you have a man? What's wrong with you? Like, it's just so much about anything you do, people will criticize you. You know what I'm saying? You have a job. Oh, you working for the man. You work for somebody. You don't have no freedom. Like it's all of that, right? You have a 9 to 5. You regular. You boring. You an entrepreneur. I don't know what they say about entrepreneur. I don't know. You're an entrepreneur. It's another thing. As a woman, maybe, I don't know what they say about a man, but as a woman, you are an entrepreneur. Oh, you independent. You don't need no man. Like, it's just, it's really so laughable. And you guys could think about all the other things that people say. You know what I'm saying? Like, you post on Instagram, you're attention seeking. You post a lot on social media in general, you're attention seeking. You trying to blow up, you trying to be you trying to be an influencer, this, that. You don't post, you're whack, you're lame, you're boring. I don't know, guys. I don't know. And then what makes me laugh the most, guys, is like, I hope you guys are not one of those people. But you see people posting their artwork, you know, their home improvements. You know, people post so much creativity online, right? And sometimes I'm looking at those posts and I'm like, wow, oh my God. Like, that stuff is dope. Whatever they showing you, you know, whatever creative things that people show you, because human beings are so beautiful and we're so creative. And the things that people think of to show us online, that do it yourselves and how to do this and that, it's just so beautiful. Right? So I'm on these videos and I'm usually watching how someone does something and I'm in awe of the creativity, and then I go to the comments and it's like, it's impossible to not see at least one hating behind comment in the comment section. Like, people really do that hating stuff for a reason. And if the video, let me tell you, if it's like the best video, like it got like 1 million likes and people love it so much, the negative comment, it finds its way into there by being like a backhand compliment, like, oh, that's nice, but I wouldn't, that's not for me, or some. It has to be some kind of, I hate to call these people that, but loser, backhand compliment, just to hate on the video. And sometimes you see a video and you like it so much, and then you go to the comments and it's all hate, and people are really just hating on this person. And when I see that, man, I'm like, oh my God, this world, this cannot be real. And you know what? It's not real. Social media is not really real, because in person, in real life, if you out here walking around checking temperatures, and I don't mean the weather, no, what I mean is like when you're actually feeling people, like you're in people's face, and you're face to face, and you feel their vibe, they feel your vibe, they see where they coming from, and they feel where you coming from. When it's really like that in person, people are not really like that. Let's get it popping. Like, there is very few people in this world who in person they are really like that. Like, they will say what they mean, and they will mean what they say in person. They will say what they gotta say. They don't care what nobody thinks. They probably could fight most of the time, so they're not worried about getting beat up. Or even if they can't fight, they're still not worried about getting beat up, because they will put you in jail. They're not afraid to dial 911. Okay, but if we're being for real, there's very few people in life who are really bold enough to say what they gotta say. And the thing is, a lot of that hate is it's lies, it's fake, it's false, it's people trying to put people down, people trying to discourage others, because usually these people feel discouraged into themselves. Like, I don't like, even if something is hate worthy, like something I see, it's not really that good, it doesn't really look that good, I don't like it, I'm not even gonna comment on it. Why? Because I'm not even at a place in my life where I have hate in my heart for anything. Like, I'm trying to grow, I'm trying to do my best, I'm gonna make mistakes, I'm trying to be creative. Everything I create may not be so well, it may need time for me to develop and perfect. And if I want to show something off, it may not be that good at first. Like, even these videos are still getting better. They are still not my best, right? But they're better than some of my old videos, right? So it's like once you go into that space that I always tell you guys about growth and self-love and finding out who you are, your purpose, loving yourself, loving God, all of that stuff, all that hate, even if something warrants it, even if something, there's a reason that you see to give it, you know what I'm saying? Even if there's a reason to give hate, you're not even going to want to give it, because it's like, if you're like, you're so busy, like, you just being motivated within yourself and seeing life through an abundant mindset and thinking of your future, you want that for other people. You don't want to down people while they're in their growing stage and they're coming up and they're making their mistakes and they're feeling things out and they may get it wrong sometimes. You don't want to down nobody when they're in that state, because you don't want nobody to criticize you while you're in your state. Okay, so it's like, it's one of those things. It's like people who don't know what it feels like to embark on their own journey, their own path, be creative, start something, start a business, start something, a company, like do something new, fail at something new, because you're gonna have to fail sometimes too. Like, people who don't know that, that's really the only people who are hell-bent on criticizing others, because those people play it safe their whole life. They never had to do something out of their comfort zone. They don't want to. A lot of times those people don't even got money like that. They're broke people. They have a broke mind. They're definitely not abundant minded, because here's another key for an abundance mindset. When you see something that needs improvement, that something else is doing, your abundance mindset should already tell you that, listen, this is just a start. There's so many possibilities. And that's really what an abundance mindset is. Looking at any and everything, no matter what, and saying there is so many possibilities, there are so many opportunities, there are so many avenues where this can go, that I am not going to criticize this in its beginning state. That would be very, excuse me if this offends you, but that would be so ignorant of me to criticize something in its beginning state where I'm not even the one with the vision. I don't even have the vision for this. But me being someone who is of a visionary mindset, I know that someone, most likely, I'm not sure, I don't really care, but someone who created this, they have a vision that I may not know about. I know they do. I hope they do. I hope they have an abundance mindset as well, just like me. All right. So I know that they have a vision for this. So I'm just going to trust that. And I'm not going to criticize them in the beginning stage, in their novice state. I'm not going to do that, because I see opportunity everywhere I go. I see potential everywhere I go. I see avenues for growth everywhere I go. And that's literally what the abundance mindset is, guys. So people who criticize in the beginning stages, that just shows your lack of abundant thinking. That just shows where you are in life. That just shows the lack of risk taking that you're doing in your life to try to accomplish any of your goals and your dreams. So it really, really does reflect badly on that person. And that's how people like me and people like you, if you're like me, that's how we look at people who comment stuff like that. People who, when you get to a level of understanding, wisdom, understanding, knowledge, when you see people criticize, it's not constructive criticism either. When I say like criticize, I'm talking about negative criticism, trying to put people down and stuff like that. People with a level of understanding, we know that that is just a reflection of where you're at in your life. So don't be on this internet. Don't be on Beyonce internet. That's what they call it, right? Y'all, I fast every day. Every day I be fasting. I stop eating at like 7, 8 o'clock at night. And I intermittent fast until noon. But guys, for the past 3 days, I've been wanting this Starbucks so bad. This iced white chocolate mocha. I've been wanting it so bad, guys. And the thing is, if I stop fasting if I end my fast at noon, I can't drink coffee. Because if I drink coffee after noon, I won't be able to go to sleep. So the only way I could drink it is in the morning. And every day I'm passing Starbucks like, oh my God, I really want that iced chocolate mocha. So today I said, you know what? Life is short. You only live once. Let me go ahead and grab me this iced white chocolate mocha for once. All right? Listen, I'm not going to gain a whole bunch of weight if I drink this for this one day, you know what I'm saying, and not fast. You know, it is what it is, and I'll go right back to it, and I'll cut my calories for the rest of the day, because I don't even be eating dinner. Really, I just eat like one meal a day, and I snack a lot, which I really shouldn't even be snacking like that. But when it's time for me to go home, I don't feel like eating a big dinner. I eat a big lunch, or I eat like my chicken burger that I made for lunch with my keto bread, you know, good stuff, and you know, my vegetables on the side. But when I get home, I don't feel like nothing. I feel like ice cream. That's it, and I go to bed. But let me tell y'all, back to regularly scheduled programming. It's so good. I'm so happy I bought this. Anyways, y'all, as I was saying, what was I saying? I was saying that we just know it's a reflection of you. Okay, so I said, don't be on Beyonce internet, y'all. Do not be on Beyonce internet showing people your insecurities in a real way and in a backhanded way. Because in a real way, you really you're crying on the internet, trying to garner sympathy from people. No, them people don't owe you nothing. You telling people your issues, your private issues. No. That's not what the internet is for neither. Like, that's for your therapist, a trusted friend, you know, basically really a therapist nowadays, you know. But don't be on Beyonce internet doing that neither. But also don't be on Beyonce internet exposing yourself, okay? Because when you in people comments and you have terrible things to say, you're criticizing, you hating, you just showing a lot of people that your mindset is off. You have a terrible mindset. Like, even people who don't have that understanding to know that it's a reflection of where you're at in your life, they just gonna think you have a terrible mindset. They're not thinking about all that psychological stuff that some of us know about, a little bit about, not even all that much, just a little bit about, we know, because we've done some work on ourselves and went to therapy. We know some of those psychologicals or psychology terminology, you know what I'm saying? Psychology, probably terminology. But people who don't know them, they just looking at you as you looking crazy, like you're like a bad, they thinking you a bad person. And I know enough to know that all of y'all not bad people, but y'all really need to get y'all life together. Like, I'm telling you right now, some of the things y'all just flat out hating because y'all haters. It's a really good video about something that looks really good, really creative, and y'all just flat out hating. And there's certain things, it's not so good, but y'all still in the comments hating because you feel like it's warranted, but you still looking crazy, you're still looking bad. So don't be looking bad on this internet. Really, we have to just support people. We have to believe the best. We have to believe in abundance, believe in opportunities, avenues, and things of that sort. And when you're doing something, that was all really to the haters, but I'm talking to the creatives, the people who are out here actually doing their thing, trying to create, trying to start new things, doing things that they've never seen, making new paths that people, they're the first person in their families to embark on this path, a new path of different things, and they don't really know what to do, and a lot of mistakes probably going to be made because they don't have somebody that went before them to show them the way, and you're doing something out of the box. People like that, you have to do it. For real. No scary footing around. There's another terminology, but I'll use that. I'll fill in that word. No scary footing around, y'all. You have to do what you have to do. And this reminds me of another video. You can't wait on people to validate what you're doing. You can't wait to feel safe. It's gonna feel uncomfortable. It's gonna feel like, it's gonna feel like maybe you should stop sometimes. You're gonna get all those kind of feelings, but it's just really important to know that people are gonna hate, people are gonna criticize, no matter what you do, no matter how you do it, whatever you decide to be, however you decide to show up in this world, whether you try to be your best or you try to play small. I don't recommend playing small because you're only gonna regret it playing small. I recommend you showing up as good as you feel on the inside. You show up on the outside like that, as best as you can. As best as you can, because we gotta save money too, y'all. Good. Yeah, that video on millionaire financial advice, go watch it. Y'all think that this is my advice? No, this is me who worked in an area of millionaires. I say predominantly millionaires, and this is the spending habits or the financial habits that I have picked up. No one told me this, but I picked it up and I see how they do it along the way. So if you need that, if you're like 18 and you're brand new to this, it's like 17 and you brand new to this, you don't have no credit cards, go and look at what to do. I'm telling you, I wish somebody would have gave me that advice. Other than that, I'm telling you right now, don't let even the criticism hold you back. Expect it. That's what I do. I just expect it. I just expect people to talk crazy to me. No one has really talked crazy to me yet. Like, no one has left a terrible comment except someone who was like after me. Someone who was after me because one thing or another. But I haven't really got bad comments on like my videos or on my Instagram or anything like that. Or I feel like it's gonna come one day. As much as you grow, people don't know you. They get confidence up because they don't really know you in real life. So they're gonna get bold and they're gonna try to say whatever they want to say to you, and you have to just expect that. But everybody always has something bad to say until it works out, until you're flourishing in your goals and your dreams, and you're out here and you're flourishing and it's successful, you're making money. That's when everybody's gonna have to eat it up. Everything that they're gonna say, they've said to you, they're gonna have to eat it. They're gonna have to eat it. I feel like that's Haitian terminology, because it's like, you said this, now look at this. I stuck to it. I remain consistent even through the criticism. I remain focused. I remain committed, and look at this. So keep building what you're building. Take courage. Be consistent. Have faith. I feel like the faith is so important. It has to be the most important part. The faith, and directly after the work, the effort you put in. Faith in the work. All right, guys. Don't let this world take nothing from you. Don't show up and embrace whatever. Lean into the negativity. Don't be negative, but whatever people have to say, like, oh well. Oh well. Like, show them, even if it's not for real sliding off your back, at least in their face, you have to pretend like it is, because no one's gonna keep criticizing someone when they see it's not working, but they'll find new things to criticize, or you'll get new criticizers. But it doesn't matter, guys. Keep going. It doesn't matter. All right, like I said, they're gonna have to take everything back when it works out. So I don't know where that came from, but I'll see y'all later. I'm almost at work. All right, bye.